This is definitely going to be a tough one. One thing I think I remember watching from Steve and Incineroar is that Incineroar kind of gets to just like revenge minecart a lot. And that's a huge neutral tool for Steve, so Onin definitely going to have to be ready because, God help you, revenge from anything with Incineroar is just nightmarish.
Well, we'll see. Game number 1, small battlefield. Honestly, Incineroar obviously enjoys smaller stages usually, because he's got that low speed. But Steve, being able to sit behind these platforms and build up those blocks, actually a really, really tough time for Incineroar to deal with. So we'll have to see how that works out. Obviously, you're not often going to have situations where you don't deal with platforms at all. But yeah, revenge, definitely one of the big things that can really equalize this matchup. You have to be willing to let it go if you're hitting those blocks sometimes, or rather, sorry, that it won't go away if you're hitting those blocks, which is a good part of the matchup. But we'll see. Down air, sour spot, you still take that. Plenty of damage.
Yeah, I mean, after everything that's happened, Onin has been hit twice, and honestly, percentage just about even. Of course, command grab is a huge factor, but grabbing Steve specifically seems really tough. If there's a block from pretty much anywhere on the field, I would imagine. Oh, I like that. Stalling their recovery with the block, that was really smart. Vidrocker took the bait with that aerial. Gonna get tagged by that anvil, and Onin still looking pretty healthy here, but Vidrocker definitely looking to make something shake at the ledge.
Let's see what they opt for here.
Ooh,
yeah, minecart is not always revengeable, especially if it's going down to the ground. You can definitely be in trouble really quickly. It can grab you, and then you're Incineroar in a command grab, right? Not a great place to be, but see, Vidrocker is going to have a tough time landing. Air dodges right into the magma block. Looks like he's playing Loxodont.
Yeah. It literally like the magnet, the up smash had like a wind box. Like, no, I want this to connect. Oh, Vidrocker was in a tech chase opportunity, but didn't pull the trigger with the side B, so Onin lives for another day here. Vidrocker got to be really careful. I see Diamond in hand, not on deck, so if they can take the, oh, never mind, there's the second Diamond.
It's on deck now.
Yeah, now it's on deck. Well, there was a glimmer of hope there, but Onin is just playing really solid.
Okay, off the backboard, off the easy.
Yes.
Onin onto their second stock, but like you said, has Diamond available. The block, I think, throwing off the timing a little bit there for Vidrocker, whether it was imagined or whether it was real, was not ready. Does counter a powered rail minecart, so should have at least a somewhat beefy revenge ready, and there you see it. All that hit lag to the tune of 57%. You're not dead, but it's close.
My goodness, 3 interactions later, Onin honestly struggling a little bit on the second stock. Had Vidrocker these high percents, but hasn't been able to clutch anything. Vidrocker's done a great job of avoiding minecart, avoiding back air, gets killed by back air. I'm going to shut up. But for the most part, did a really good job of avoiding the scariest Steve moves.
Honestly, Vidrocker's disadvantage has been really, really impressive. I think sometimes, especially coming out of the neutral, trying to start up advantage, has been having a difficult time. I can't believe Onin was ready for that tech.
They're ready for everything.
But yeah, no, I think that Vidrocker's defense and the disadvantage has been really, really solid. Just needs to find a way to, solve the puzzle of neutral against Steve, and that's going to be the end of this game for sure. Onin is not going to drop those. They are ready every single time. That is game number 1 going to Minecraft Steve Enderman.
Yeah, that was wild. I'm seeing some notes here. Obviously, Onin won Combo Breaker 2022. I remember that grand finals. I sat down at a restaurant. I ordered my food. That set was over before I got my drink. Yeah. It was really fast. But
that was speed.
But that aside, Vid has a crazy win. Has taken a set off of Riddles.
Yeah, Vidrocker's not even just about the individual wins, right? Like, just really solid gameplay overall. I should have told Onin. I should have told Onin that I was commentating before this, because there's no way they would have done that if they knew I was here.
Unfair.
There's no way that Onin would do that to me on purpose.
We don't deserve this.
25M. We're like, oh, Vidrocker did this? Yeah, Vidrocker would do this to me.
Vidrocker, you have lost a fan. That aside, though, still
Let's go, Onin.
Let's go, Onin. Let's just be biased because of the song.
I will be. I'm petty enough.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you may play my character. That does not buy you my grace.
Oh, this back throw will buy you a stock. No! Onin just barely going to live. I really thought that was going to do it.
No rage, you're definitely not going to find that. Yeah, it's all about the base knockback, right? If you're right on the ledge, then maybe, but even just a little bit far away, and it can really change things up. Nice job with that down smash into the TNT, though. Of course, Onin stays safe with that tech. Vidrocker, I love the reaction right there to go to the ledge with that cross chop.
I realized I never saw Rageless back throw because Incineroar always has a ton of damage because I'm always throwing projectiles at him. So never knew that scaled that hard with Rage. But either way, Vidrocker does get first blood here on round 2. Onin walking right into that lariat. A lot of people forget how good that move is.
I want to point out, by the way, that Vidrocker destroying that crafting table at the end of that stock actually ended up meaning a lot because Onin. Well, you know, you're at 148, so
yeah.
that's fine. But what I was saying about the crafting table is that it does force Steve to use some materials to create it on the next stock. And because Onin didn't have like the right amount of wood or stone, it forced one block of iron to be used to make that that crafting table. So a really good decision right there to make sure to take that out because that definitely burns some of Onin's resources.
And honestly, a character like this, you have to take everything you can to secure a spot in this matchup because it's just a tough match for really everybody.
A forwarder right there, though, to buy Onin some space on stage. And you know what? The Incineroar's at 140. That doesn't matter. I'm going behind these blocks. You deal with me.
Yeah, and this is what you don't want to see is Vidrocker. After all the work weathering the storm of Diamond, as soon as it breaks, Onin is ready for another one. Still at pretty solid percents here. Vidrocker finding some good answers, though. Great placement on that back air. Not going to let Steve come back to the stage horizontally, at least not for free.
Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
I've been forward thrown enough times in that situation to know, like, yeah, if I go to the magnifying glass, it's done. It's just over.
Yeah.
And it's over. Oh, actually the pickaxe broke right there, so Onin not able to continue that combo any further. Also really good at CI and combo DI by Vidrocker there.
For sure, but you can definitely tell that Vidrocker kind of losing control of the pace here. Oh my God, no!
He fell right into it.
Oh my God.
He fell right into it. He said, "Oh, you're holding that sword? Let me put up my shield," forgetting that it was already half broken.
I was definitely sleeping on the shield damage of that F smash. It was already like not full, but still, that was wild. Wow, yeah, Onin looking great for game 2.
Oh God, I pulled aside the I pulled aside the curtain and I like gave them the evil eye. I was like, pick something else.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that again. See, you got me coming out of character on the microphone. That's how much I hate.
Do not pop a 25M. You want to put on some Cuphead? Fine.
Right.
We can do some Cuphead.
I can accept this. This is fine. So, game 3. What can
Still
Vidrocker
prefer Tekken music, though.
Oh, God, of course. By a giant margin. But what can Vidrocker maybe start looking for in this matchup?
I'm going to be honest. Like, Onin's playing this really clean. I think that Vidrocker's not doing a terrible job overall, but I think if anything, you just really need to be threatening a lot more, just like a lot more of the safer moves, right? Like, you have the back air right there. You have your down tilt. If you catch the Steve on the ground, I think you really need to be threatening that a lot, right? Because those are two moves that are really going to be difficult to punish, even for Steve, even if he sees you approaching his big, crazy funhouse wall, right? Because I think that, again, like, Vidrocker gets his hands on Onin, right? I think that they get taken for a ride. And, again, you see the defense from Vidrocker, nothing, nothing bad to say about that. But, yeah, a couple of times, sometimes you just get Minecraft Steved.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it.
Sometimes you just get Steved. And Onin, huge punish on that up B. Going to force Vidrocker off stage. 37% and an edge guard scenario is a bonus here. But Vidrocker firing back. I like going for the vertical kill instead of the horizontal. That was smart. Great DI mix, but just wasn't enough to actually secure the stop.
There's that back air coming out again, though. Incineroar is so good at playing like a call and response game against Steve, right? You're not often going to be the initiator, but you also can't just let him sit behind blocks. So that's why you got to really put yourself in a good position to use a lot of those safer moves. And Vidrocker doing a really good job of that at the start of this game. Just taking so much damage because Onin's combo game is famously pretty good.
Yeah, famously pretty dang insane. And honestly, just breaking the blocks, that's such a battle in itself because as soon as the Steve is privy that that's like your main goal, they start sneaking those F smashes in, those up smashes. Woo! As I say, if there's an F smash from the corner, Onin gonna be one stock away from getting themselves in the top 32.
Am I watching Rivals 2? Is that Raster? He almost killed himself with STI. That was some of the most insane STI I've ever seen, and it almost got him killed.
Yeah, Vidrocker trying to fight back, trying to get something here, but Onin just way ahead of the pace. Diamond in hand as a bonus here. Oh, but that revenge Diamond back air could be huge if Vidrocker can get a punish for it.
Ooh. Yeah, down throw not going to lead into anything with all that revenge, and it's going to end up being Onin. One of the top players in the entire world. No surprise to see them doing well. It was always going to be an uphill battle for Vidrocker, but yeah, Onin definitely really picking things up as that set went on, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a tough opponent. Onin, we just saw they got fourth at Gommel just a week ago today.